We are really excited at Haglöfs to show you this new jacket for Fall/Winter 21. This is the Nordic Expedition Down jacket, and it is fantastic. It's got so many great features with a very radical design. It's been built exclusively for the Nordic mountains, and that's a special region because it has very hostile conditions. So if you imagine you're in a gully in the mountains, there's spindrift and snow pouring down, it's cold, it's horrible, you're climbing, you want to stay protected, this jacket is designed absolutely to do that. It has very special ingredients within it and a very special construction that allows you to feel comfortable, particularly when you're on the move. You want to find that comfort zone, this jacket can do it. The face fabric is a very weather protective fabric. It's not taped, but it is actually waterproof, and that gives you a high amount of weather protection. And that job is to be very breathable, but also to protect the insulation that's inside it. It has 3 ingredients. It has the H2O down, which gives you 10,000 minutes of dry time. That's a long time that's going to keep that down dry. That's really important because if the down gets wet, it'll get cold, and you don't want that. It also has graphene sheet insulation inside this as well. And we know that graphene actually has a very special quality in insulation. It holds onto the heat, and it won't let heat move away from the face. So you will feel very warm with that graphene insulation in combination with the H2O down, which is fantastic. The 3rd ingredient is that special face, and that face has just enough breathability to allow some airflow, and it also has weather protection, as I said before. So that's great. If we turn the jacket inside and have a look, you can see elements of the construction. It has these tubes of down. This is the H2O down, and there's gaps in between. And behind those tubes is the sheet of graphene insulation. So your body gets warm, you're putting out humidity, you're putting out warmth. The warmth goes into the down, and that warms that up, and that's heavily insulated by that graphene insulation, which won't let go of the heat, so it keeps you nice and warm. And your humidity, that moisture, yes, it's protected by the H2O down, but also the humidity will flow between these gaps, will flow through the graphene, and it will flow out of the face. So it's another way that keeps you dry. And you want to be dry because if you get wet, you get cold, and that's not good. This will keep you nice and warm and dry. So there's a lot of features to this jacket as well, which make it very special. You might notice that it has these radical straps on the front. That's very functional. So if you imagine you get to your belay stance, you've led the route, you want to get warm quick, it's horrible, the snow coming down on you. You've got a lot of stuff in your pockets that you've just stashed in. It's quite bulky. You might have climbing kit. You can throw this jacket straight on, and you can do these straps clip straight away just so you get warm and you get protected. You don't have to worry about trying to get that zip over those bulky things until you're settled. Once you've done that, then you can get really sorted and you can feel nice and warm. The other radical feature that you might notice is this sit mat that's built into the back of the jacket. That gives you extra protection when you're sitting on belays. You can undo this, there's a zip inside here, and you can actually sit on there, and that'll give you some thermal protection from the cold ground if you need it. So it's a very functional garment, this, and it really has been built for pioneers, for climbers in the Nordic mountains. It has a fully functional, a very technical climbing helmet hood, and it has a high amount of functionality. So if you're wearing gloves and mitts, you can easily adjust the hood, no problem. It also has big pit zips. So if you do feel like you're getting a bit warm, you can open these pit zips, you can wear it on the move, and you can dump out excess heat if you need to. And then it has zones of insulation in varying degrees. So it's been very body mapped to make sure that it keeps you in that comfort zone. The jacket also features this big stretch panel on the back, and this is really interesting construction because this is a box wall construction. So again, just like the rest of the jacket, it won't have any cold spots, but it also has stretch. So when you have to climb wearing this jacket, it will really move with your body movement, which is really great. So this is the Nordic Expedition down jacket. We're super excited about this for fall winter 21, and we can't wait to see it in action in the mountains.